Hey everybody, Ty Brown here, WEICHERT Realtors, Bluegrass Living, Lexington, Kentucky Real Estate. Continuing on with our series here, I've got Jason Priest, one of the agents here in our office, and I'm going to ask him a few questions, unscripted questions about real estate, and we'll see how he does here. And his first time with us on our little video series. So, without ado, here's Jason. Hey man.
Hey.
All right, again to Jason Priest. Jason's one of the agents here in the office, and Jason kind of specializes in helping people with foreclosures and through that step and distressed properties and things like that. So definitely check him out. All right, Jason. For anybody is considering getting into real estate, what do you think is the most important things for people who are new to getting into the business to consider before they get in?
The things that I would recommend them to consider is they need to first have a budget. They need to have some savings as far as to get into real estate. And what I would do is go through your whole Rolodex, whatever you want to call it, your Palm. Be like, Diane Gerstel, your Palm, PDA, Blackberry, Strawberry, whatever you have, and touch all the people that you know. Let them know that you're getting into real estate.
All right. How many months savings you think? Month, 2 months, 6 months? What's your recommendation?
I would say at least, it's according if you have another spouse working. If you have another spouse working, of course, you have a little bit of a different opinion. But I mean, if you're solo by yourself, I would probably at least 6 months. If you're, have a spouse that's working, I would say at least probably 2 to 3.
Okay. All right. What do you think? Somebody that's new to getting into business, they're currently in training or school, real estate school. What do you think they ought to consider when selecting a broker?
I would say the biggest thing that I interviewed a lot of different brokers when I came out of the school. One of the things that I would probably suggest doing is training. That's one of the key things as far as really what is the company going to offer you, as far as, because the test will teach you how to pass the test, don't teach you how to do real estate, don't teach you any skills on that aspect. So you really need to focus on a company that is going to train you in doing the different things to make you money.
Okay, now let's say you're new to real estate, you've been through real estate school, you've selected your broker, you're in the training. Now what's the first things you should do immediately?
First thing I would do is probably, of course, you got to pay all your dues, go to LBAR and take care of all that stuff. But I would say get your signs, get your business cards, and prepare your family, your church folks, your people that's close to you. Let them know that you're in the business now, that you can do and operate, sell and buy and sell them real estate.
Okay. What do you think for a new agent who's in the business, the first year, what should they expect? Not necessarily business-wise, but what should they expect just kind of overall?
Financially, or
just what would their experience be like in real estate typically for somebody on average? Somebody comes in and typical experience with a new agent. What would you tell them to realistically expect?
Well, I would say first, be in the office a lot, doing the training. Get all the training that you can get, and of course, how I dove into real estate full time, jumped in with both feet. And if you're willing to do that, and I would say your expectation bar up high. Be outdoor knocking, be out putting different promotional products in there that's going to get you business. Don't necessarily just stay in the office and sit in the office and wait for somebody to call you. Get out there, interact with your friends, interact with different functions at the board, and just don't be tough on yourself, because the market is tough right now. I would say, if you close anywhere from 6 to 15 deals your first year, you're doing excellent.
Okay. And then I like the not being too tough on yourself thing. A lot of people have too high, unrealistic expectation. It takes a little bit of time. That's good.
Yeah.
Okay, now if you were if an agent could come up to you and say, hey, what would you not do? What things would you stay away from besides the shopping bags and the shopping cart sponsorships and things like that? What would you tell somebody to stay away from? Or maybe that's what it is.
I assume you're talking about promotional.
Well, promotional, everything. We know there's a lot of places to spend money that don't work in this business. But what would be, if you could give somebody advice, don't do this, whatever it is, whether it's promotional or just in business in general?
I would say probably do not buy into the people that call you on a daily basis and say, I can put you on the front page of Google, because I'm telling you, you can type in anything and you can be on the front page of Google. They'll try to sell you anything. But I would probably say don't do that, and I would say that's probably one of the biggest things. And don't badmouth other realtors. Don't badmouth your competition, because your competition is your best sales team. You want to befriend. You want to get friends with all your agents, local agents, international agents. To get a friendship level there, so they can pass referrals onto yourself.
Okay, man. Last question. You're kind of a tech guru here in the office. What's without revealing your trade secrets, what's the best piece of technology you think that a new agent, that a new agent would want to pick up that would really get them kind of jump started, or even the existing agent who's looking to try to get more tech savvy?
I would probably go to. If you're looking at what kind of products to get to help your business, grow your business, or start your business, go to YouTube. Watch. I mean, that's how I did everything. I watched YouTube videos, but I'd say probably one of the biggest things right now that I'm using is Dropbox. Dropbox is huge. Dropbox is a huge tool that you can utilize it in a variety of different ways. You can use it with your team in your office manager, your sales, your helper, as far as doing all your marketing. You can do it with your title company, and you can do it even with your clients. It's a great tool. Dropbox.com. The free thing about it is free.
All right, man. We like free. All right, Jason. Anything you want to give me your website? Tell them to go to your website real quick before we run out of battery here.
Website is lexkyre.com.
All right. Thanks, Jason.
Thank you.
All right, guys. That's last installment. Ty Brown, Lexington Kentucky Real Estate. Jason Priest at WEICHERT Realtors, Bluegrass Living. Check us out. And remember that Lexington Kentucky Real Estate, that's what we do. Thanks.